Hey guys, today I decided to show you some of my sketchbooks that I've done in the past year or so, maybe 2 years, and kind of just show you some of the progression I've had. It's a video that I've been wanting to make for some time, but there's a lot of reasons why I might not have done it. It can be a little bit embarrassing sometimes to show all the failed attempts and crummy sketches that I've done. Um, not everything works out, but I think it's important to uh, for learning to not be too precious about past mistakes or whatever. But uh, one of the things I noticed when I was looking through was a lot more pages where like false starts and things, and a lot of empty space on the pages, where I would kind of get started on the wrong path and then just kind of start over. Later on in the sketchbooks, I think I did a better job of being able to work around little smudges or this or that, try to get more use out of my paper. But it is interesting to see that maybe I haven't learned quite as much as I was hoping in this time, but I am learning. So it is kind of cool to see. The materials I'm using has changed a little bit over time. Some of the techniques. I think sometimes when I look back, I can remember kind of the headspace I was in when I was drawing it, and kind of what I was trying to do, and it I don't know, it's kind of a mix between I'm happy with what I've learned in this time, and kind of how I've evolved a little bit as a artist, but in other ways it's like, man, I was hoping I'd be way better by now. But I think I've also been trying to learn how to enjoy the process of learning a little bit more and not be too focused on the results, because I think that's just kind of what it is. It's just you're practicing, you're trying to get better. And if it was too easy, I might not be stuck on it as much as I have been, where it's like if it was more attainable, the skills, it might not be quite as interesting to me, because a little bit about it is the challenge, trying to figure out how to draw a line, how to make something look good, learn what I can. I think my focus has also changed a little bit, because I'm kind of learning a little bit more about the things that I like the visual styles I like to ingest. So working on my shapes and things, trying to make my drawings look a little cooler. I think I don't think I've necessarily ever been really bad at drawing per se, but I don't think I have that cool factor that I see in a lot of artists online. But that being said, I think a lot of it, what I need to be learning, still pretty basic. I think the people who are really good are the people who can do the basic techniques very well. So, as you see, there's a mix of observational and drawing from imagination. Because I think for me, the end goal is just really being able to create worlds or being compelling images without maybe having the exact reference created. So I think you need to practice both, right? Drawing, like learning, observing, and then trying to reproduce it from imagination. Also a little bit more lettering. I think that's something I've always had a hard time with, is making the text on my page or the writing look good. I end up with a lot of shaky hand, so sometimes that interferes with my lettering. Doesn't look as clean as I'd like it to look. This is kind of when I started getting a little bit more into experimenting with markers and paint pens. Obviously not everything's a win, but whatever, it's fine. I don't always start out with a plan, just kind of, this was a bit of a collab with my toddler. He got into my sketchbook, so I was just trying to build out some of the shapes. Some sketches for game. This is another thing I've been doing, where it's like I'll use multiple pages and kind of like trace or something to build up my sketch a little bit. Yep. I'm also like halfway through another sketchbook since this one, but I'm gonna wait till I'm through with it before I give you the tour. This is kind of getting into a couple months ago. These are sketches I did for Frankenstein drawing. Some mixed media stuff. Just having some fun. A little bit more of my son's work in here. Yep. Okay, thank you for your time. Have a nice day.